All right, folks, welcome back. Today, sorry, bad weather here in Florida still, so we got some different custom lighting. Don't know, hopefully it looks okay. We are doing, so you'll notice some weird lighting on today's video. For the patron, Josh D over here says, Rudy, slap me into the Triome 10 Triome challenge. I'm going to get 10 Triomes, 5 from Streets and 5 from Aquaria. And I said, well, probability of that happening is pretty low. So, but if you think you are a special taco, God, this knife is terrible. We will give it a shot here, folks. So we are going to try to crack 2 boxes. I want to kind of comment about some of this. Oh, that's right, an actual box topper. That, I think, was like a thing at some point in time. I guess we got to open the box. Were box toppers in Aquaria, did they mean anything? I don't know if they actually mean anything. Little Caesars. I could go for pizza and a salad. I don't know if that's even, I don't even know if any of those actually were like any high value or anything like that. So I want to comment now, because I've had quite a bit of interesting little chatters about the actual pricing of a lot of 2020 era products and how everyone's like, oh, see, even Rudy said all those were going to be worth millions of dollars. Apparently I said that. And apparently a lot of them are still quite cheap because they got wrecked through the bear market. The Companion. Every time I see Companion, I chuckle on how overpowered they are. But yes, essentially the bear market did a lot of damage to everything. And anytime you go through a downturn, that's to be expected. I don't know why anyone's pretending that's not important or not going to happen, but that is part of life. That happens in everything. The amount of messages and people who get, kind of flushed out in the stock market every time we have a bear market, our first Bane, our first Mythic, and a Sharknado. That was an expensive thing. I don't know if that still is or not. The amount of people who give up and every time we have a bear market in all categories is pretty high. That happens with real estate. Every time real estate tanks or there's a correction or anything, yes, the Companion. I mean, it happens in crypto, it happens in stocks, it happens in collectibles, it happens in everything. And the difference is how you're mentally able to handle those emotional swings. Because again, it's kind of a funny thing because they say the swings of the market are essentially your payment for the investment or the reward or anything. Does that make sense? In other words, you have to put up with the swings. We got Luca there for Mythic number 2. By the way, we're at no Triumph so far, Josh. Again, we're only about a quarter of the way through the box, but definitely a weaker start there. I think we're getting like every Mythos from the Seb artwork there. It's like, holy smokes, they're like 3rd or 4th Mythos, which is quite a bit for kind of a single little box opening so far. Revenge. Anyways, and so my thoughts have not really changed very much. Just because we go through prolonged periods where everything is rough or things drop or things aren't as good, that doesn't mean like you just, you just kind of give up on everything in life. I don't know. We have a strange culture with that thing right now, And people are, a lot of people don't even believe after the last few years of turbulence in the stock market, a lot of people don't even think long-term the S&P 500 is worth it anymore. Oh, see, the market has done crap in a year or two, it's still kind of blah, and yeah, that's part of it. People get confused because when we quote, when people quote the S&P 500 and they say, Rudy, the S&P 500's averaged, really another Mythos? It's like Mythos number 4. When people say the S&P is average, 10 to 12% a year, that doesn't mean if you invest today, you're going to get 10 to 12%. It doesn't work that way. That means in a long 10, 15, 20-year time frame, you're probably going to average around 10 to 12%. That is where that data comes from. Fiend Artisan, one of those ridiculously broken cards. By the way, halfway through the box, Josh, this is terrible, dude. We had no Triomes so far. I don't know, maybe I'm jinxed because I got a different lighting set up here. But dude, where are the hey, big old kitty cat. It's like, where are the flipping Triomes, man? But that's the thing, is a lot of people just, on this channel, I hate kind of being a broken record, but people people don't have patience. That attitude of I just want it now, and I want to get big money. I want to flip quick, and God, that I swear, 2020, 2021 did so much damage to the mindset of people with the money and working, and everything just got so weird. And I feel like people are still trying to self-correct back to the way things should be. It's a really weird thing, everybody. Ultimatums. Actually, I think 1 or 2 of the ultimatums are actually still quite desirable. They were pretty expensive, like $5-10 a card. I'm not really sure if they still are. They were. Hey, finally! Our first Triome of the video, and yes, it is a very nice full art, fancy schmancy Triome there. Okay. So is anybody else on board with this whole concept that Wizards wants to create more value in new land cycles and things? A lot of people think that's kind of the angle here. We had talked about this in the other video with Triomes, where a lot of people are like, you know, think about it. If we were Wizards of the Coast, okay, and we wanted to make, you know, future sets with more exciting pool rates, or, you know how everybody gets excited if fetch lands are in a product, or shock lands are in the product, you know, everybody gets excited. You know, Wizards, you know, and if you're doing R&D, essentially, ooh, mythic, little joiner forces, and a foil rare, it's a little disappointing. You know, you would think about if you had the potential in design space to add another land cycle that would get people just as excited, Turtle Man, as doing, well, you know, a shock land or a fetch land cycle. Because right when people say shocks or fetches are in the next set, that is a huge selling point. I almost feel like it's almost like a green light for Wizards to almost make the set weaker or less power level because you have an anchor in the set, which is the land cycle, that you can kind of lean against. Does that make sense, everybody? Slithery Wisp. I feel like they know that. And if I was Wizards, I would want to create additional land cycles where, you know, that would... Oh, Extinction Event. That used to be a really good rare. Is that still a good rare? Like, that would be my design. I would want to make more additional cycles that people are excited to see. Instead of just waiting every 3 to 5 years and putting another shock land cycle back into the market or back into the standard thing, blah, blah, blah. You know, I feel like that. Ooh, there's a nice hit, folks. Apex of Thunder, wow. That's a fancy shot. I didn't even know you could get the actual foil version of those flashy ones. I thought those were only in collector boxes. Wow. You can actually get that in a regular box? I thought only the non-foil were there. And a Vivian. Holy smokes. Jeez, that's 6 mythics. Wow, okay. That's quite a bit. Only 1 Triome. Not very good in the Triome lands. Yeah, so Josh, not looking good. Essentially, you're going to need like 9 Triomes in the other box just to even get near 10, which is pretty much impossible. I don't even think that's physically possible on a track-printed Magic the Gathering set. You got 4 packs left. I mean, maybe we get 1 more Triome. Maybe 1 would be fine. No, what a nightmare. I was like, can we have at least a 2nd or a 3rd? It's like, dang, this is a dry... Remember, Triomes are still quite expensive, everybody. Venturer. I mean, for a non-Shockland type product, the modern Triomes are pretty desirable. They sell really well. They buy list. Hey! Triome number 2, okay. I was like, Triomes sell really well. They buy list high. And they're pretty liquid. A lot of people think they are going to be the modern version of like a fetch land or something. Hey, Titan 8, I used to like that card. And that is it. So in this box, I mean, it's not terrible. 2 Triomes, 1 flashy, and of course 6 mythics. I don't think that's really that terrible. All right, so let's go right into this. So right into the streets of Barry Manilow. You know, fun fact, folks, I've only opened this set on the channel, I think like twice in my entire YouTube career. As I say, and we get this typical greeters, which I guess I'm sure it's completely worthless and useless, but we will make sure you get that, Josh, for whatever stupid reason that Wizards... How do they... God, it irritates me how bad box toppers are. Like, does Wizards just not want to do box toppers anymore? So their method of getting around it is just put terrible box toppers. And of course, Ascendancy coming in here. All right, so can we get set up here and we'll make a mess. All right, so here we go. Box 2. And by the way, I just want to comment, you know, Streets of Barry Manilow, this set, I still love this set. I know it's like a... Oh, that was the uncommon. Dancer. Like, even the land cycle, man. Like, how many times in Magic's history are we going to see Mafia-style land cycles like that? Like, I just think it's... If I had to pick a standard set today, and no matter what I pick, everyone's just going to say, I'm going to try to pump something. You know, that's just the internet for you all. But I feel like this particular set... Like, I would say, a lot of people would say Infinity right now is the most underappreciated set. But I would say Streets. I would say Baldur's Gate Draft and Streets Draft are the 2 weak ones that nobody's really paying attention to. Ooh, look at that fountain. God, that's a nice mythic number 1. Okay. I would say those would be the ones that are not really getting the, I don't want to say respect, but they're just not getting the appreciation. The market rejected it, and the market just didn't like it. The Mafia theme, I don't think fits with the culture, and oh, here it comes, the community in that kind of mindset. I don't think it just didn't click, man. The market rejected it. People were negative. It just didn't do well, man. We got the greeters again, really. The box topper card. Why on earth did they put the same box topper in every box? I'm assuming it's something to do with lore or theme of the product, but... that's a terrible idea. It's so stupid. Like, box toppers are supposed to be a really big special thing. And then as time went on, it just turned into nothing. It's super flippin' weird, man. And we got professional, face breaker, and a foily uncommon. See, I just think even the lands in this. I think the land cycle looks pretty cool, man. It's like these weird buildings and train stations and, you know, mob-themed, like, little hideouts and things. I think it's just got a neat vibe to it. I mean, when's the next time they're going to do that? Like, you know they're never going to do a sequel to Streets of Barry Manilow. Like, I feel like this set is never in our lifetime, or at least when I'm around, maybe another 20, 30 years. I don't see them ever doing another one of these. Because, again, it was deemed a failure of a product. Do I agree with that? You know, but this was deemed a failure of a standard set. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, no matter how we feel about that. Hey, wow, that fountain is so beautiful, man. Oh, my God. We got two of the exact same... Really? Full of rares. Nah. Oops, hit the camera there, you guys. Hold on. Don't want to knock the camera over. Well, that wasn't exactly, you know, the foil rare we wanted. We'd like to see, like, a foil rare for, like, a Triome or something. That would be nice to see, but that was definitely not the one we wanted to go with. I still love that. Got the... You can't even get the gilded gold thing in there, can you? Caller, can you... I don't even think it's possible to pull a gilded gold foil in the regular draft. I think it's only available... I think it's only available in the collector, right? No? I don't know. Why are those all commons? That's so weird. Why are those all commons? Why are there no uncommons? That's so weird. Why is that so weird to me? Is anybody noticing I'm getting some packs with no uncommons in it? It's throwing me off. Is anybody else catching that? Like, am I missing something here? I feel like I'm screwing up the box opening. Are some of these packs... Like, look. There's no uncommons. It goes right to the rare. There's a foil uncommon. Is that... Wait a minute. It's like... Josh, are you noticing this? Is anybody else noticing the comments below? Okay, common. Okay, there's the uncommon. We got a charm. Okay, this one had uncommons. Ooh, underdog. Very cool. Oh, I love this. Is my favorite one. Look at that mountain, dude. Although I don't really think it should be called a mountain, but I mean, it looks pretty neat. It doesn't really fit the name or anything. But what the heck is going on? Actually, I think some of these packs are missing uncommon. At least it's not missing a rare. Like, here we go. Any uncommons? No uncommons! Look at that! Right to the rare. Like, the uncommon sheet didn't get slotted in this thing. Like, there are packs in this that the uncommon sheet doesn't exist. It's literally just all commons. It goes right to rare. That's... Oh, there we go. Uncommon. Alright, whatever. Moving on from it. Like, God, that looks so cool, man. Body Launderer with Death Touch. Look at this dude. When another non-token dies, Body Launderer connives? When it dies, return. Oh my God. And like, that's beautiful, man. I love the artwork in those cities. Like a statue or a tribute or a totem or something. That's pretty cool. Yeah, there's definitely something going on. Look at, here we go. Another pack. No uncommons, right to rare. Yeah. We are halfway through this box, Josh. We have no Triomes, by the way. So yeah, so we, I love, no, not, and a cut of the Prophets. God, look at that art. That's wild. And a foil. God, Lee. Okay, you can't get Triomes in this, right? Did we grab the wrong box? Did we? God, no uncommons again. And operative and a mountain. Okay, super sketchy, super sketched out, but you know, hey, whatever. What do I know? Just kind of sitting here like, Hey, finally, there we go. Foil uncommon. Our first Triome from Streets, the tower. Okay, well, I guess we'll put it up there. I was like, unless I maybe I put a Triome in the wrong pile or something, but just like, dude, no uncommons again. Here we go, Street Mentor. It's like, is anybody else noticing this? I think I remember even I had a patron a while back, like a month or two ago, said he had a box, and he was like, dude, some of my packs were missing uncommons. Well, at least we got it on video now. Elspeth! Coming in with a gorgeous, gorgeous Elspeth artwork there. So once again, we're at 4 mythics, so mythics are right on target for about a 5 mythic box here. And again, no uncommons, and heavy. Super weird, man. That is a super... I've never... Usually it's like missing rare or something, but no, there's uncommons in this pack. There they go. And we got the Ascendancy again with a foil common. So weird, man. All right, this is the last pack of the second row. We're getting ready to get to the end of the video here. Final comment, everybody. I know I'm like the only person that's probably trying to pump this set because I'm the only one that thinks it's really unique. But man, people just, this set, talk about a hot minute, and it just came out and fell apart. There's the Ascendancy. God, I bet that gold gilded would look awesome. It amazes me how cheap. Like even the collector boxes of this product, these things got super cheap. Now they've recovered quite a bit in the last few months, but man, that bear market last year, holy smokes, man. Dude, these collector boxes, I swear these collector boxes hit like 110 in the bear market. They completely collapsed. Hey, uncommons. And, the Font of Hope. Beautiful little angel there. And a foil common. Oh, look at that forest. Beautiful forest, man. How gorgeous is that? Very cool looking card. But yeah, last year, man, the streets, oh, the collector boxes. Dude, that was when everything was fire selling. It was a bloodbath, man. And we got Hostile Takeover. Nice little play on business there and the mobs and, you know, corporate America. A little Hostile Takeover, right? And, ooh, Angel Suffering. Gorgeous card there. That is Mythic number 5. We only got 5 packs left. This is the end of the video, and we did terrible in the Triomes. The boxes turned out to be decent, although this no uncommon thing's a little irritating and a little sketchy, though. I don't know why the uncommon, like, it's so weird. It's like they took one sheet and just put the wrong thing in the printer. Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, look what we got here. Okay. We just went from we just did a double Triome pack. Holy crap. Like, really? Holy smokes, a double Triome pack. Okay, that was really unexpected in the close. That's probably the best pack of the whole video. It's probably like a $20, $30 pack. That's quite a bit considering the price of an entire box and how cheap it is. Holy smokes, that was... Like, at the end of this video, like in this market, on this type of opening, like, you're going to see the views are so low, like, no one's even going to see that. Holy smokes, that was wild, Underdog. And to end the video over here, Josh, not bad. I mean, we didn't really do that great on the Triomes, but ending the video on and on. Well, I love that framework there. Honestly, I didn't even think we would do it. I thought we were going to get one Triome in box 2, and the fact that we actually had that double pack Triome, we ended up with 5 Triomes. And honestly, a good amount of mythics, though. Even box 2 had 5 mythics. I think the box toppers were garbage. Just terrible box toppers. What a waste of time. Anyways, thanks for watching, folks. Final comments, everybody. You know, I know how the market feels and everyone's attitude towards a lot of things right now, but I'm telling you all, I'm the only idiot that's staying the course. I know how everybody feels about it. Oh, you know, it's all dead, and only that idiot Rudy's trying to pump people. Yeah, I know how it is out there. But you know what? Someone's got to be the punching bag. Someone's got to stay the course, right? Someone's got to be the poster child. Have a beautiful day, everybody.